Hello, my name's Vidge and I'm a HeadsUp trainer. HeadsUp is an employment program that supports people with common mental health problems move into work and training. This session is going to be all about resilience and well-being. Resilience is being able to bounce back from adversity when things haven't gone quite the way that you'd expected. It's also the ability to adapt to change and the challenges that can throw up. In order to improve our resilience, we might think about our well-being. This is the state of being healthy, comfortable, and happy. And there's loads we can do to improve that state of well-being. We're going to look at 7 dimensions of well-being, including social, emotional, spiritual, environmental, occupational, intellectual, and physical. And we're going to start with physical. Your physical well-being is all about getting through the day without undue fatigue or physical stress. There's lots we can do towards contributing to our physical well-being. A healthy, balanced diet, getting regular sleep, making sure that we're exercising, and so on. Now, it's important to understand and recognize those healthy behaviors, as well as understanding and avoiding more destructive behaviors, such as overindulgence in drugs and alcohol and smoking and so on. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to eat nothing but green vegetables all day. The occasional chocolate bar or cake is probably good for our soul as well. And it doesn't mean that you have to be a marathon runner in order to exercise properly. There's lots of evidence suggesting that just getting outside, getting our heart rate up a little bit by walking is really good for our physical and emotional well-being. It also keeps us in touch with the environment, actually, and that's the next element of well-being that we're going to have a look at. Environmental well-being is an understanding of the connection we have to our planet and undertaking activities that help to protect it. These could include stopping junk mail, recycling and reusing, conserving water, reducing the number of chemicals we use, and also renewing your relationship with our planet in terms of getting outside, listening to birds song, appreciating the wind on your face, taking a stroll in the park. It's been demonstrated time and time again that being involved in your planet, being involved in your environment is beneficial to both your physical and your mental well-being. Emotional well-being is perhaps the dimension that most readily goes up and down in response to the other dimensions of well-being. It is about our acceptance of our emotions, our ability to allow ourselves to feel emotion, whatever that might be: anger, frustration, happiness, joy, sadness. It's about not bottling it up and being able to share those emotions with others. There's a lot that we can do in order to build our emotional strength. Tune into your thoughts and feelings. Allow yourself to feel and appreciate how you feel. Try and cultivate an optimistic attitude. Think about the things that you are achieving, not the things that you can't achieve. Learn time management skills. Practice stress management techniques. Make sure that you seek out support from friends, from your social networks, or from organizations like HeadsUp, and their details at the end of this presentation. Accept yourself for who you are and think about the values that you have that make you a wonderful human being. So this brings us on to spiritual well-being. Spiritual wellness is having a set of values and beliefs and principles that guide your actions and behaviors and give you a sense of purpose in the world. Spiritual wellness occurs when you have a inner peace, an appreciation of who you are, as well as a peace and harmony with the world around you. There are things that you can do to improve your spiritual well-being. Explore your spiritual core, understand what your values and principles and beliefs are, and allow yourself to listen to your heart and live by your principles. Perhaps you could spend time meditating, time alone to develop that inner peace. Allow yourself to appreciate others for who they are. See opportunities, grasp challenges, even though sometimes they might be a little bit scary. Above all, make sure that you have an appreciation of who you are and the value that you add by being on this planet. Social well-being is very much linked to spiritual well-being, as well as the other dimensions, of course. It's our opportunity, if you like, to take our values and principles and beliefs and put those into action. And when we do this, we find we're contributing to our communities and gaining a sense of belonging, which is so important to us human beings. There's lots you can do to improve your social well-being. Develop relationships with people, your friends and families, and people in organizations such as HeadsUp. Make sure that you are supporting those people and gaining support from them in return. Get involved with your communities in any way that you can. Share your ideas and your thoughts and your skills and your talents, because you are a valuable member of society. Have you ever had that ta-da moment when you figure something out, or you've learnt something new, or you solve a puzzle? For me, this is a fundamental human drive to learn stuff, and attending to our intellectual well-being is extremely important. There's lots you can do in order to do this. There's tons of stuff online now in terms of courses and programs that can help you build and expand your knowledge and skills. So have a look at those. HeadsUp can point you in the right direction. Learn new stuff, learn a foreign language, appreciate art, read loads, solve puzzles, do Sudoku. It doesn't really matter what you do, but do make sure that you keep yourself intellectually stimulated. So let's take a look at occupational well-being. I guess that's where we've been heading. Occupational well-being is affected by the other dimensions, and I'll talk about that in a moment. Occupational wellness comes from using your skills and gifts and talents and knowledge in order to get a sense of purpose and direction and enrichment in your lives. It's really important that you understand and appreciate all the attributes that you have that are going to contribute to an organization when you start working. It's also really important to explore a variety of career options so that you start choosing careers that suit your personality, suit your interests, and suit your talents. Be open to change, be open to challenge, and be open to exploring new skills. It might be that you create a vision for your future and then think about the steps you need to take in order to realize that vision. Please use the resources available to you from organizations such as HeadsUp if you feel that you're struggling or you need a bit of guidance. So those are the 7 dimensions of well-being. We can do things in order to improve each area. Each area clearly impacts on the other. They're not standalone. If, for example, you do something to improve your physical well-being, maybe going outside for a walk, not only do you improve your environmental well-being, but you also improve your emotional well-being. Where you've improved your emotional well-being, you're going to be much more open to being socially active. And when you improve your social well-being, you then have support networks that can help you with your occupational wellness. Everything is interlinked. So my challenge to you is to do a little bit of homework, and that is to look at each area of well-being, each dimension, score yourself against each from 1 to 5, where 1 is, oh, this isn't going well, and 5 is, yes, I'm really strong in this dimension. And where you are lower, start doing little things, little achievable things to build that well-being. And try and create a balance where you are attending to all 7 dimensions. When you do this, you are going to improve your overall wellness, your overall well-being, and your ability to be resilient. Thank you for watching the presentation. Please get in contact with the HeadsUp team if you'd like some further information or support.